Hi, I'm Lieutenant Somnia. Patch 69 squished gear so hard that Squire kits are now BIS, and I'm going to show you some of the strongest builds that you can do in Squire gear that will be able to contend against anything that isn't a Barbarian in their underwear. I'm not going to rant about the patch notes. There are plenty of other videos out there of people talking about it. I'm not going to do that. Of course, we can't talk about Squire builds without Barbarian being the obvious choice. First up, full vigor Barbarian. Grab some pants and a Regal Gambison from the tailor, and you've got plus 25 vigor. Who cares about negative 15 max HP? Right, so full vigor gear with Rage and Warcry. I have 180. Oh look, 250. 250 HP when I go into a fight. And 20% PDR. Oh, Wizard or Warlock. Cleric. Look at the fucking morale boost. I'm max, I'm full. He hit me once, did not matter. Thank you for the upgrade. He was in full He was in full purples and blues. What? He would have been better off in a Squire kit. Genuinely. He would have had more stats and he would have been better off. Surprisingly, that slowed me down enough that he could just jump away. Speed Barbarian, classic. Grab some lace turn shoes or lightfoot boots and loose trousers, and with Rage, you have 330 move speed when you have a Viking sword out, so you can catch anybody. You're doing 80 damage on a headshot with the Viking sword, so you're two-tapping anybody that isn't a Barbarian, and if you pull out your Bardiche, you two-tap Barbarians too. Probably wants to lead me into a trap. Yeah, you cannot backstep that. Big mistake. I don't know what he thought would happen. But it certainly happened. Barbarian has never once in the history of Dark and Darker been weak. Not the best, sure. Barbarians have dropped down to A tier sometimes, or the bottom of S tier, but never has Barbarian been weak or throwing in any mode, solos, duos, trios, any meta. Anytime the Barbarian isn't SSS plus top of the pack, he gets 50 buffs in one patch, and then when the nerfs eventually come, it's something like Rage has been reduced by fucking 15 strength vigor to 13 strength and vigor. Like, fuck you. Next up is the Fighter, specifically Slayer Fighter. You can stack Dexterity on your Squire kit, meaning you can swing at like 500 miles per hour. Your perks alone are going to give you plus 7 weapon damage, Slayer and Sword Mastery, and plus 15% action speed, with Adrenaline Rush adding another 15%, meaning that you get 30% from your perks and skills. But with Squire gear, Dexterity stacking, you can get around 20% base action speed, so you have a total of 50%. And you have access to every single physical damage ranged option in the game. Now it's a ranger. I'm not sure what he expected there, but 3 hits. Yeah, short sword is so good for getting those quick hits in. And hey, I needed arrows. I've only got 18. Okay, I don't know what that thought process was. You did not have time to shriek me. Alright, High Roller. Oh, he actually had stuff. I thought he was naked. And even though he hit tons of knives on me, doesn't matter. 2 headshots is all it takes. I don't know. I guess you kind of did have some decent stuff. Oh wait, he had a full inventory of loot as well. Okay, he had really good shit. Guess I'll go with that. Ranger is, of course, an obvious choice for being pretty strong right now. Stacking all strength gear, and you can just hit like a truck. Windless crossbow, one-tap anybody from across any room. If they stand still, they're going to die, unless they're a naked barbarian. I'm noticing a pattern here. But for rogues, it's the opposite. Any buffs are like base stat, vigor change from 7 to 9, strength from 8 to 9, and all the rogues are going to cry tears of joy. And when the rogues get nerfed, you can't use high now. The entire class identity of rogue, being invisible and getting the surprise attack advantage. No, you can't do that. That's not allowed. That's too strong. It's unfair. You're going to be visible while you're moving in stealth. You're going to have to play red light, green light, and just hope that the enemy doesn't look at you. They can't turn around. I was going to do a third Barbarian build, the one-tap 100% armor pen build that I've already made 2 videos on. And that's because the 2-hander perk actually had 15% armor pen added to it, so just innately you can have 100% armor pen. And just as I started to record for it, the servers were going down for maintenance. Hang on. The servers will be down soon for maintenance. Oh, live patch reading. Armor pen changed from 15 to 5. Okay, so this video is now useless. But literally, I'm literally doing the double axe build in Squire kit right now, so that I can have. Every single time I try to make a video, there's an update, and then it's fucking. I can't do the video anymore. It doesn't work. Like this has happened like 7 or 8 times. Why? Hybrid Druid, the funnest build of Druid to play, way funner than Pure Panther or Pure Bear, in my opinion, is much easier now to pull off at low gear. 20 strength is all you need to make your bear form do 50 weapon damage on a right click, which is usable, and then you can have 30 agility for your Panther, making it do good damage. You could go for 30 strength and 20 agility the other way around, but your Panther isn't going to do much damage. And your bear is only going to get 57.5 weapon damage as opposed to 50 weapon damage at 20 strength. The difference is small enough that I would rather just go for the agility for Panther damage. Your max HP is lower from the update, so just when you're in Panther form, make sure not to fight anybody head on. Wait for them to pull out their fists and start running away. You have about 320 base move speed, or at least I do, as Panther, so you have pounds as well, so catching up to people running away from you is very easy. And don't sleep on the spear either, because in some situations, having that extra reach is just better than bear or panther. Fucking 10% anti-heal on each stack of poison. Really? If you hit somebody 5 times, they have 50% anti-heal. A wizard has to hit 1 fireball. Oh, splash! A fireball splash, not a direct impact. Splash damage, 50% damage, or anti-heal. Just like that. Just splash damage. Warlock's Blow of Corruption, 1 single melee hit, negative 80% anti-heal for 12 seconds. 80% for 12 seconds, and we have to hit 10% on one hit, and you have to hit them 5 times. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Bye.